Let's start off by helping this little guy make it back home to his dad. Of course, as you can see, we're talking about the maze niche in this video. And over at Amazon, we're just going to type in the word maze books. You can see here in the SPT, or the Self-Publishing Titan keyword niche score, we're getting a score of 40, which is quite interesting. But really, what we're going to do is we're just going to dig into some of these maze books and take a look at them. Because that score is just a guide, what we're really focused in on here is the fact that this first book, Mazes for Kids ages 4 to 8, which is an activity book, a workbook full of games, puzzles, and problem-solving activities, is a bestseller with a rank of 1,459 in the top 100 of all books. A BSR of 4,677 for another maze puzzle book right here, 101 fun maze puzzles. Fun and challenging mazes for kids ages 8 to 12. Then you can see here a mazes workbook with 64 pages for ages 4 to 6. So we're looking at being able to create mazes and books for kids from ages 4 all the way up to 12. So we need a tool to make these range from the very simple to the quite complex for those higher age ranges and those kids that are just better at mazes. And the tool I'm going to be showing you is inside of the Puzzle Publishers membership. I'll go ahead and leave a card up here in the right-hand corner. You can check out the video that I did covering Puzzle Publishers, but we're focused on creating mazes. And this is a tool that you can actually buy as a standalone product. The link is in the description to create these types of mazes. As you can see here, I have the calf trying to find his way back down to his dad here in the corner. And you can see the yellow trail here inside of the green maze. So I'm going to dig a little deeper into how this tool works simply by clicking Start Over. Double-clicking that creates a fresh canvas with the two start and stop flags, which I've loaded here as the calf and the father or the bull here. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and scroll up, go back to software, which again, Simply Maze Crazy is just one of the softwares that is available inside of Puzzle Publishers to create these types of books or puzzles that you can use in your activity books. And we'll go ahead and simply access now, Simply Maze Crazy. Now when we scroll down, you'll see the canvas here and you'll see the default start and stop flags. Simply auto render a maze and then move the start flag and the finish flag over to the maze, and you'll see that it'll generate the default path. Of course, anytime you move this, it simply moves the path from the start and the stop, depending on your maze. And of course, if you auto render a new maze, you can see here that it has a new maze to generate a new path, and you simply move the flags. So those flags at this point now, down here under flags, load start, load finish, you can simply load a new starting flag, go ahead and load the image of the calf, any changes to the calf that you can see right there. Now when we move the calf, he would find the way to his finish flag. Down here we can load a finish flag, which is going to be the male cow right here. And now you can see that we have the ability for the baby calf here to find his way back to his dad, depending on where you start and stop him by simply moving him around. The path here is red dots. You can simply come down to Solution Image and click Load. Here I've prepared a yellow dot. As you can see, that loads a yellow dot and that changes. Now for the wall image, which is the color black currently, you simply go ahead and select Load. Here I just have a green square that I load, select the green square, and you can see how quick and easy that was. And if you're asking, where did I get the yellow dot and the green square? Simply over at Canva, open up your canvas, create a green square, then create a green dot right there. Download those as PNG, and you have those readily available to use inside of your canvas here for your wall, and of course your path. And of course your solution image. To get rid of the solution, you just come down here to the options of show, get rid of the solution, and there is your puzzle. And then when you want to make your book, you simply select your solution, and the solution is back. There's lots of other features here inside of Simply Maze Crazy, but for now I just want to show you this very simple aspect of it. And I'll be doing a more in-depth deep dive onto the tool as the features are enhanced. But some of the things you can do is change the complexity of the maze simply by zooming in and out right here. And then what happens is is you need to render a new maze, and you'll see the complexity change. It's probably kind of hard to notice right there. If you make it really small like this, and then auto render a new maze, you're going to see this can get quite complex. So for those older kids, maybe that 11 to 12 range, you can see right here that the maze gets quite complex. And of course, maybe the calf and the bull at that point aren't what you're looking for. And of course, all you need to do at that point is click on the flags to load a new maze or a new flag. And here, maybe we could go with an alien, and the finish flag could be an alien ship. And then here we could simply change our wall back to black or change it to yellow. Again, these images may be washed out in the complexity of the maze. It's even hard for me to see on the screen. So what we'll do is we'll back that off a little bit and we'll render a new maze. And now you can see that you can move this alien around. Of course, we would need to change this solution image to something right there. There's a green square. As you can see, now it's actually just filling in. It looks like a dark line to the solution. But you can see that it's just the same concept here. Wherever you move the alien ship, the solution will follow. Or if you move the alien will follow. One quick thing is the maze template here. You can change it to a circle or a triangle. So for example, let's go ahead and just start over. Go ahead and change this to a circle. Here you can zoom the circle out a little bit. Go ahead and render a new maze. Now you have a circular maze, and you can drop your alien spaceship in there and your alien right there. And now you can see that you've created the alien and his spaceship. And of course, you move the alien around. You can see right there that the path is going to follow him down to his spaceship. And it's easy, again, just to start over right here, or simply turn on and off the solution. Or you can even get rid of the start and finish flags altogether if you don't like the aliens or the default flags by clicking that right there, and just get away from having start and stop and simply just add your own arrows for the start and the stops. When you bring it back over to something like Canva to actually build your book, as you can see here, I did one with a different set of aliens and a yellow background with a spaceship. There's our calf looking for his dad. And then again, here are the two solutions that were simply downloaded as JPEGs. Inside of the Simply Maze Crazy tool, you simply just add the start and finish flags or the two characters, and you simply click download PNG. That PNG downloads. You open that up and you have your image here with the solution. To download just the puzzle, turn off the solution. Download that JPEG. Open that up and you have your puzzle right there. Another look inside of one of these books that is a great seller. You can see here 446 ratings. Maze for Kids, Maze Activity Books, ages 4 to 8. Take a look inside and you can see here that this book is not complex at all. Of course, this is for ages 4 to 8. This is not going to be very challenging for an 8-year-old, but could be quite challenging for a 4 to 5-year-old. So this is really what you're doing, what you're thinking when you're looking at this amazing niche of activity books, and specifically using something like Simply Maze Crazy. You saw how simple it is to create these mazes, make them very unique, even add a little color. Because I've talked about this in other videos, when we're talking about or we're thinking about creating a book for a real person that's going to enjoy that book. This also allows you to be creative, and it doesn't really cost that much more to print out a color book. And of course, if the book is in full color, you can charge a little bit more for it, and you can make that up in royalties when you actually sell your book and still make a profit and still have some fun creating these types of books with mazes or full-on activity books, with mazes just being one really cool activity inside of your book. So Simply Maze Crazy you can get for a one-time price. There's a link in the description. Go ahead and check out the video you see on the screen right now that talks about and shows you inside of all of Puzzle Publishers, so you can take a look at all the tools available in there when you're thinking about creating these awesome activity books that you could easily start publishing on Amazon today. So go ahead, click that video, watch that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.